Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So this video is about if there was a fire or I had to leave my home for any reason quickly, what 5 books would I take with me? Now this was a very hard decision, I must admit, but I did choose them. I sat and looked at my bookshelves for a while. I thought, what ones would I take? There are so many, but I did choose 5. So I'm going to show you what 5 books I will save and why. Okay, so the first book is Unconditional by Q.B. Tyler. If you have been here for a while, you know I love this book so much. It's my favourite book. So there is no reason for why I have decided to choose this, except for it is my absolute favourite. So it has been through a lot, as you can probably see, and there is only 3 tabs in here, yes, because I've tabbed like my favourite moments that have happened in here, or like things that I want to just flip back to, kind of. So yeah, that is the only reason for this one. The next one is Him by L.L. Ash. This is also another favourite, and that's the only reason why. I have also had this for a very long time. Same for Unconditional as well, which I also forgot to mention. Both of these were the first kind of books that I ever brought. So what I did was, after I read the After series and got into reading, I brought like a big box of just loads of books, and I think it was like 8, and then these 2 were in there, and so it's like very special to me in that sense. But with this one, again, like I said, one of my favourites. Love it. Like, read it twice now. I actually could reread this one again, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, that is the only reason for this one as well. The next one is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheehan. This one I will save because it has a very good message to it. It's very meaningful to me, and with this, I love the fact, like, it's a small town, and I also love the fact that, like, it is kind of showing, like, the male and female as an equal, and like the male doesn't have the power or is the boss or blah, blah, you know. And I think, like, that's why I would save it, is the fact that I love that representation in it. I don't think it means to give that representation. I think that's how I see it personally. Let me know if you see the same thing. I would love to know. But yeah, that is why I would say this one. The next one is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. Now you could probably thinking, oh, why are you going to say this one? There is like nothing to it that's meaningful, but to me that is. And I just love the fact that it shows that parents, not just mothers but parents, can make mistakes and still be like forgiven in a sense for that, because parents are humans. Because I feel like in this world, once you become a parent, you kind of put pressure on yourself, but also others put pressure on you, where you can't make mistakes, if that makes sense. And if you don't know what this is about, it's about this woman, Kenna, and she goes to prison, but she has a 4-year-old daughter, and that 4-year-old daughter obviously goes to live with the grandparents and this other guy, which is the daughter's father's best friend. Does that make sense? Without spoiling what actually happens in this. So yeah, I love the fact that even though you're a parent, you can make a mistake, be forgiven for it, and move on and still have a great life eventually. And that's the way I see things in this. And yeah, that is why I would also say this one. The last book is Darling Venom by Parker St. Huntington. This I read recently. I also read it for a reading vlog, well, in a reading vlog. And you probably already know what my reason would be, but if you don't, my reason for this is this book is very meaningful to me. And I said in my reading vlog that I read it at the wrong time for like my mental state, or just the wrong time in my life, really. And because if you don't know, trigger warning in case the word is a trigger, but this has suicide in it and also a reputation of depression. So this whole book is about like suicide and depression and just mental health. And I have struggled with my mental health for many years now, and this just gives a good message. And I felt like when I read this, it kind of helped me a little bit, but also like triggered me a little bit. But I had to mix things. But like I said, this book means a lot to me. Okay, that's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe if you want. It's free, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye!